My neighborhood is being very loud today, so if you hear like dogs just barking and stuff like that, that's just sounds of the neighborhood. All right, so let's meet on our mats. Just starting in a nice easy seat. I'm gonna bring my hands behind my back and just roll my shoulders back. Sit however you'd like. Close the eyes. Go ahead and start your playlist whenever you'd like. Start to breathe, feeling the chest moving up and down with your breath. Drawing the shoulder blades together. And we start seated like this today just to remind ourselves what our goal is. Asana literally means to take a seat. And yoga was originally created to prepare the body for seated meditation. So erase all those expectations of crazy back bends, handstands, deep forward folds. Remind yourself that these next 45 minutes or so are just about coming to a place of meditation. Nice. Start to open your eyes slowly. Bring your hands behind your backs if they're not already. We're gonna bring our soles of the feet to the ground, knees up. And we're gonna lift our hips up and slide the hips forward and the feet a little bit forward. Walk your fingertips further back. My fingertips are away, pointing away from me, and I'm gonna tilt my knees over to the right. Breathing into that left shoulder. You can also pick the foot up and cross it over the knee if you'd like. Breathing here, just enjoying the stretch. Knees together and lift it up, tilted to the left. Breathing into the right shoulder. Maybe crossing the foot over that left knee. And slowly come out. Lift the hips, bring them closer to the hands. Take an easy seat. Bring your hands out in front of you, maybe move them around. Bring your fingertips to the floor, palms facing away, and just slowly press the wrist down towards the floor. Just a nice, easy wrist stretch. Breathe through this pose. Go ahead and close your eyes, drop your chin to chest. Slowly bend the elbows just a little bit. Slowly rise. Roll out the wrists a couple times. Bring the feet together, knees open. Fingertips behind you, pressing into your fingertips, palms lifted, opening up the chest. Now do some mini cat-cows here. So I want you to cave the chest in, dip the shoulders, and then kind of slide the hips forward as you open the chest and open up the heart. With an exhale, round again, relax the hips. Inhale, press the hips forward, open the chest. Exhale, inhale. It's the littlest movement in the hips. Keep going, breathing. And rest. We're taking double pigeon prep. So we're taking the left leg down first, and we're taking the right foot on top of the left knee and letting that right knee kind of hang down. I'm gonna press my hands down to the floor, lift my hips, and slide my hips a little to the left, which helps that right knee go a little bit more over that left heel. Now, you don't have to kind of press it down and really be in this pose too heavy. We just started. So instead of using a block, because not everyone has the block, unless you do, you can slide underneath that right knee. You can also just grab your left ankle with the right hand and just let your knee naturally rest on that right arm. And also take a nice twist if you want to reach back with the right arm and bring that left hand on top of that right thigh. Slowly come out, other side. Right shin comes down, left foot on top of right thigh and knee, and gently letting that left knee lower, and you'll see an immediate difference. I mean, for me, most people have asymmetry in both sides of their body. We're gonna press into the floor with the hands, slide the hips a little to the right. Again, you can either grab the right ankle with the left hand. Unless you have a prop, you can slide it, underneath that left knee. You may not need it, but it's nice to take it a little bit easy when we begin. We don't want to pull anything. If you want to twist, you can bring the left hand back, right hand to the top of the left thigh. Nice. Untwist, slowly come out of here. We're coming onto our backs, coming into eagle legs. Let's take the left leg on top first and wrap the feet around. From here, we're going to take 15 crunches. Count on your own. Makes it a little bit calmer to do. Try to take it slow. Try not to do it fast and use momentum. You don't really use your core there. You're kind of just increasing the heart rate without really engaging the core. And once you hit 12, just go ahead, switch sides, continue 12 on the opposite side. Use your breath to guide you. It's okay to shake. Once you do your 12, bring the soles of the feet together and open up the knees. Maybe you point the toes to make it look cute. Point the elbows in closer to the forehead, and we're gonna do crunches here, kind of reaching the chest up towards the toes. Let's do 15. Count on your own. Don't forget to breathe. Again, not using momentum. And whenever you're done, go ahead, take a rest, bring the feet down. From here, we're gonna hug the knees into chest. If it feels good to rock, you can rock up and come swing your feet around. And we're finding our downward facing dog. Spread the fingers, sink the heels down towards the floor. Find a little bit of stillness here. Pressing the knuckles firmly down. Looking at the toes. Maybe you start to shake the head a little bit side to side. Chin to each arm. Looking forward. Let's step one foot forward and the next. Forward fold. Grab the backs of the legs. Draw the belly down towards the thighs. Definitely feel like you can bend the knees here. There's no need to lock the knees if it doesn't feel good. And just drape your body down over the legs. Maybe bend one knee at a time or straighten one knee at a time. Inhale to halfway lift, Uttanasana. Exhale to forward fold, Uttanasana. Again, halfway lift. Growing the crown of your head to the front of your room, drawing the belly in and up. And always keep your bent knees here. Let's swing the arms and reach forward. Reaching forward, looking down, flat back. Forward fold. Inhale again, halfway, reach forward. Exhale, forward fold. Just kind of a reminder that these poses are hard. Inhale, halfway lift, reach forward. And it's all about the effort you put in. That's what you get out of it. And that's true for all kinds of exercise or really anything at all that you do. So you could just be hanging here, not supporting your back, not using your core, and you might feel pain in the lower back. You might be extending your legs and not bending the knees if it doesn't feel good, and then you're just having an unpleasant experience. Maybe try bending the knees, engaging the core, sucking the belly in, and engaging all the way from the toes to the fingertips, using the core to support the back. One more time, let's forward fold. And the knees slowly roll to rise all the way and stand. Inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Right foot steps back, right knee lowers down. Low lunge. Taking it as deep or taking it out if it's a little too much for now. You know, there's a part focus of this class on the hips. So if it feels good already to kind of sink down into this lunge, go for it. Maybe you want to do something that makes you sweat a little more, so you tuck the back toes and you lift up already. Let's take the hands down, high to low. Chaturanga, inhale, upward facing or cobra to downward facing. Take 2 breaths. Sink the heels. Left foot to center, right leg lifts. Draw the knee to nose and step through. Left knee lowers, low lunge. Shoulders lower, arms are strong. Hands down, step the left foot forward. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, sweep the arms up. Inhale. Exhale all the way back down, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway. Flat back, engage the core. Exhale, forward fold. Left foot steps back, left knee lowers down, sweep the arms up, low lunge. Again, moving meditation. So find your focal point. Maybe there's something on your wall that you kind of, catch your eye at every time you do a low lunge or a standing position facing forward. Maybe it's a way to center yourself here. Hands come down, plank, high to low. Inhale, upward facing or cobra. Exhale, downward facing. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Taking this nice and strong. Right foot in the center, left leg sweeps up. Knee to nose, step all the way through. Right knee lowers, low lunge. Keep your breath. Maybe one of your goals for the rest of the class is to coordinate your breath with your movement. Hands come down. Step the right foot forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. From here, we're just going to step both feet back, downward facing dog. Left foot to center, right foot sweeps up. Step it forward. We're coming into a high lunge. So you might want to heel toe the right foot a little to the right, maybe hop that left foot a little to the left, and your block can be to the right side of you, waiting for you. Lift up in your lunge. Keep that back leg nice and strong. Inhale to reach even higher, maybe a little back bend. Exhale to reach down and behind. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, down. Inhale. Exhale. You know, you can use sound here. Inhale. Exhale, nice and loud. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale. Take your right hand to your block on the right side. And lift that left arm up and over, side bending over to the right. Take a breath. Nice. Lower the left hand down, hop that left foot closer. And then we're gonna take the block and bring the right toes to the block, coming into a calf stretch. Right heel lowered down, right toes lifted on the block. Go ahead and take a forward fold if it feels good. You can always bend that right knee. Shake the head out a little bit. Really let go of the weight of the head. Hey. What's up? Go ahead and release the block. And we're just gonna hop that back foot to the further back of the mat and step the right foot back. Let's go high to low, vinyasa, meet knee and downward facing. Downward facing dog. Right foot to center, left leg sweeps up. And step the left foot through. Heel toe the left foot a little to the left. Maybe hop the right foot a little to the right. Your block can wait for you at the left side of your mat. And maybe you're a little wobbly like me today, but you're coming up strong as you can, keeping that right leg nice and strong. Arms lift, lunge. Take an inhale, maybe a little back bend. Exhale, arms come down and back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, let go a little bit of your vocals. Maybe you can just clear your throat. Inhale, reach. Let's do 2 more. Exhale. And inhale, last one. Exhale. Left hand to your block. Reach up and over, side bend to the left. I'm sweating already. Maybe you look up, add a challenge. Right hand comes down. Step that right foot closer. And the block goes underneath the left toes for a calf stretch, left heel on the floor. You can bend that knee as much as you'd like. Breathe here, drop the head, nice and heavy. Letting the music be part of this flow, be part of the breath. Take 2 more breaths. Hey, Lily. Yeah, we did. Nice, remove the block to the side. And let's step both feet back, high to low. Inhale, upward facing to downward facing. We're going right into another flow. So we're stepping the right foot forward. Warrior 1. Left heel lowers down. You don't have to be in that tight rope. You can have that left foot a little to the left. Arms lift up strong. Virabhadrasana 1. Arms can come down, interlace behind the back, or grab your strap if you have it. Pull the chest up, little back bend. Inhale to exhale, forward fold over that right thigh, humble warrior. Arms can come up overhead. Really press into that right foot. Press into it more. Let the hands come down the back, undo the hands. Hands come to heart center. Come onto your left toes, lifting the left heel, and twist lunge, looking to the right, letting that left arm rest on the outer right thigh. Left leg is nice and strong, keeps you lifted. Press into that back left thigh. Now slowly we're gonna lower that left heel again and open the chest to the left side of your room, warrior two. Maybe you look down your right arm. Maybe you get a little bit deeper here. Let's reverse it. Right arm lifts. Exhale, side angle pose. Parsvakonasana, left arm over left ear. Keep the fingertips alive, reminding yourself to energize all parts of your body here. Take a few breaths. Feel free to bind this pose by dropping the right elbow down, reaching behind. My shoulder usually gives off the loudest popping noise when I do this. Nice. From here, we're going to lower the hands down next to the right foot. Tuck the back left toes and lower the left knee down. If you want to heel toe the right foot a little to the right, feel free. I'm going to twist to the right, reach back with the right hand and grab the foot. You don't have to grab the foot for the quad stretch. You can just reach back and still get the opening of the front of the left hip. Take a few breaths. Nice. From here, lower the foot, step the right foot back for plank. Take a vinyasa or meet in downward facing. Inhale to exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take the right foot to center, lift the left leg up. Step it through between the hands. Right heel lowers down, swing the arms up. Warrior one pose. Maybe you bring a gentle smile to your face, even though you're sweating. Bring the arms down beside you, interlace behind your back, or use your strap. Feel the chest open. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, humble warrior. Virabhadra mudra. Look back at your right toes. Hands come down the back, undo the hands to heart center. Lift the right heel, come onto your right toes, and twist the left. Twisted lunge, right leg is strong, keeps you lifted. Take a breath to stay. And then we start to untwist, coming into warrior two. Right heel lowers, open the arms. Look down your left hand. Find that focal point. Find your breath. Reverse warrior. Left arm lifts. Side angle, left arm lowers, right arm lifts over right ear. Look at that right elbow. Open the chest. Maybe bind your pose if you want to. Look down at the floor, hands come down. Come onto the right toes, lifting the heel, lower that right knee. Heel toe that left foot a little to the left. I'm gonna reach back, twisting to the left, my left arm reaching. And you can stay here or you can come into your quad stretch. Maybe a little back bend to open the chest. Hey, Lily. She took a nap with me today. It's very cute. Oh, now I can't see my flow. Okay. I'll just guess. Please show me what's next. Okay, thank you. And release. Let's take a little bit of a break. So step that left knee back. Take a closed knees child pose. Let the forehead come down. Let's come to hands and knees just during our little break here. Let's take a little bit of a cat-cow. Inhaling forward, dipping the belly, exhaling, pressing and rounding. You're very cute, I know. A couple more cat-cows at your own pace. And we're coming right back into downward facing. I bet you thought it would be an easy class because I said basics, but that's not what that means. Lift the tailbone. And let's step the right foot forward. We're coming into warrior one. Lift the arms up. Pressing back into that left heel strong. I automatically go into like a nice back bend here, but let's try to close that off for now. Tuck the tailbone, look forward. Trying to make your chest and torso kind of in line with your front wall, parallel with the wall. And then opening up the arms for warrior two. Don't do that, Lily. Just ignore her, she's fine. Let's reverse, maybe getting deeper into that right knee. Start to straighten that right knee, maybe keep a gentle bend, reach the right arm down for triangle pose, Shavasana. Left arm lifting, you can grab your prop for underneath your right hand. Grab the ankle, press the top of the hand down into the inner shin. Or you can bring core into this as well, reach that right arm forward. Take a few breaths. From here, we're gonna let the left hand come down, bend the right knee and step that left foot closer to the right. We're coming into pyramid pose. I'm gonna have my fingertips down on the floor. My right knee bent a little or a lot, depends on how deep you want this pose, and just bending down over your right leg. Nice. Let's just switch sides instead of doing a vinyasa. I'm gonna step the left foot forward. I'm gonna step the right foot back for warrior one and rise from here. Facing forward, tuck the tailbone, maybe get deeper in that left knee. And then peel open warrior two. Reverse warrior. And prepare for your triangle pose. Left leg or left hand reaches down, right arm reaches up. Find your triangle, maybe reaching that left arm forward just to try it out. Lower the right hand down, and we're gonna step the right foot closer to the left. Pyramid pose. Left knee can be bent a little or a lot. Go ahead, forward fold down over that left thigh. Nice. Let's step the right foot forward, take a forward fold. Actually, let's take the left foot and step it back. We're coming into a side straddle forward fold. So our toes, both feet are facing the left side of your room. Your hands can come to the center of the mat. And just feel free to drop the head down between the legs. Walk your hands over to your left ankle. Maybe grab the outside of that left ankle with the right hand. You can look over at your left shoulder and reach up the left arm to the sky. Walk the hands over to the right ankle. Grab it with the left hand outside of the right ankle and reach that right arm to the sky. If you like to come into your headstand from here, go for it. Not necessary pose. I think headstands are a little overrated, honestly, because it's, I think it's taught before handstand, which is not good because you're putting all your weight into your head. So if you're not ready for that, then please, maybe start doing handstands before practicing your headstands. Much safer. Walk your hands over, you're good, to your right toes. Point the right toes to the front of your room and lower that left knee down. We're coming into another quad stretch. So you can reach back with the right hand and grab that foot. And release slowly. From here, I want you to lift the left knee, walk the hands back to the center of your mat, back into your straddle. And then walk your hands to the left foot, point the left toes forward, lower the right knee. So it's the other side for your deep quad stretch. You can reach back with the left hand, grab the foot if it feels good. Slowly release. Now, since we're focusing a lot on the hips, I thought it would be nice to do a nice straddle seated fold. So come to face the side of your mat and sit on it. Sit on your mat in the center of it, but a little off to one of the sides. Excuse me, Lily. And then open your legs as wide as they'll go easily. From here, this is about as wide as they go without me kind of inching my feet wider. So to get a little bit deeper here, I'm gonna slide my hips closer to the center of the mat using my hands behind me. And then kind of just inch my heels maybe a little more to the front and back of my mat. Oh. Once I feel like this is as deep as I wanna go, I'm gonna walk my hands forward in front of me. Ooh. Maybe bring my forearms down. It really depends on how deep you can come into your pose. You can always bring your block here. Oh my God, she needs attention today. Don't you? And I'm gonna bring my forehead down to my block. I guess I'll pet Lily while I do this because she's really begging for it. If it feels like too much, then slowly come out of it. Bring the legs closer together. There's no need to put too much strain on your body if it's asking for a little bit more of a less intense pose. I think that one of the reasons I wanted to do a hips class is because hips and yoga is often associated together with addressing something about yourself, coming to terms with something. And it's kind of like the therapy of the body when you work on the hips. And whether or not you actually believe that, whether it's really just the hips or it's just maybe yoga in general, and opening up the body, which can open up, maybe some memories or thoughts. But I think, coming to terms with what we're coming to terms to in society right now, maybe it's useful to kind of bring that onto your yoga mat. Maybe find something about yourself while you're here. Maybe you flex the toes up, see if that makes it feel a little bit different. I wish I could have her go there with you because she's the best yoga buddy. She likes her belly rubbed. Let's go ahead and reach our hands over to the left foot. Reach up and over with the right arm. If you have your strap, you can feel free to use it here. Other side, reach the right hand to the right shin, or maybe all the way to the foot if you reach. Inside, bend the left arm. Right, Lily? You doing your yoga? Yeah. And slowly come out. Now, since we've been in here for about, I don't know, maybe a minute or two, just be gentle with yourself because you're a little more fragile than you were before. So how I get out of here, I bring my hands back, I lean back, and I slowly just drag my butt off the mat, and then my legs kind of just naturally get closer together. Whew. And then bring the feet to the floor. I'm just going to turn my knees a little side to side. God, the dogs are going crazy today, Lily. From here, I want to take a fallen warrior because it's nice to stretch the IT bands after stretching like the inner thighs and the groin. So we're going to start in our downward dog. So for fallen warrior, I'm going to bring my left foot to center. I'm going to bend my right knee in and kick my foot, hopefully not into Lily, over to the left. My right foot to the left. I'm coming to the outer edge of that the right foot, excuse me. From here, I'm going to kind of inch my left foot further back and come onto my right hip, walking my hands off the mat over to the right. You don't have to tuck the back toes. You can see how it feels different by lowering your forearms. For me, it kind of makes it less intense, so I like to stay on my hands. And actively like draw my chest further so I face the right side of my room. You get a nice twist as well. Slowly walk the hands back. And let's slowly just bring the right foot back, come into our downward facing. Right foot to center, left leg lifts. Left knee comes through and kicks out to the right side. Outer edge of your left foot. Feel free to lower that left hip down, walk the hands over to the left side of your mat. Stay here and breathe. Good job, Lily. She's kind of a chunky cat, but she's really fast. Maybe I'll play with her a little and you can see how fast she is. Maybe you walk your hands even more to the left and twist even deeper. Nice. From here, swing the feet around in front of you. Come onto your back. Let's come into a bridge pose. Feet to the floor, knees pointed up. I'm on my hair. And lift the hips to the sky. Press the arms down into the floor. Press the hips. Stay strong here. Squeeze the glutes. Maybe you lift the heels. Keep the glutes squeezed. Lift a little bit higher. And lower the hips down. Take a breath. Do it one more time. And lift the hips. Press the arms down. Maybe lift the heels as well. Lifting for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Lift the feet. Cross your left knee over your right knee. You're gonna let your feet kind of fall out to the sides. We've done this pose before together. And then you're gonna kind of reach up and grab your feet, left hand to right foot and opposite side. And kind of gently pull your feet down, kind of like they're bike handles. Now, if that right heel comes in towards your butt and you still feel the stretch in the outer hips, then that's fine. You don't have to have the feet out to the side like this. And switch sides. Right knee over left, grabbing opposite feet. Slowly come down, bring the knees into your chest, give them a nice squeeze. And finally, we come into Shavasana. Exactly 7:15. Find your pose. Find your yawn. Take your one last big breath in. And a slow big breath out of the mouth. Taking in the sounds of the music. Whatever's going on outside. Find connectedness with your body, with the floor. With the air. Stay in your Shavasana and breathe. Focusing on one limb at a time and letting them completely relax into the floor. Let the legs be heavy. The knees, the thighs are heavy. Belly, chest, spine. Sorry, my cat's so loud right now. And the arms are heavy all the way down to the fingertips, shoulders. Your head is completely down to the floor. You're not holding up with the neck at all. Take a deep breath in. Audible sigh out of the mouth. Starting to wiggle the fingers and toes. When you're ready, slowly come up to a seat. Taking your time. Inhale, lift the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands down to heart center. Let's be better listeners. Let's be better learners. Let's be better at practicing what we know. And admitting when we're wrong. That's truly what shows good character. The light and dark in me loves and honors the light and dark in you. Together we say, Namaste. Ooh, so gloomy out. It's kind of cool. Thanks so much for joining me and Lily today. I hope you enjoyed her show. She's licking her butt most of the time. Thanks, Lily. This Saturday is Pride Yoga in collaboration with Harpoon from 11 to 12. It'll be a super fun playlist. Oh, she's playing now for you. Play so they can see. It'll be 11 to 12 on Saturday Eastern time. So be aware if you don't live in this time zone. And then Sunday's class will be canceled because I think I just want to get more people into that Saturday class. There she goes. 50% of the donations for the class. I think that it's going to be the regular 666 that we're going to ask for donations. Half will go to Youth on Fire, which is a Cambridge organization made by AIDS Action. It's basically a LGBTQ friendly youth homeless shelter. My friend told me about it. I think it's a great fit for, you know, the kind of message we want to send about pride. And sorry, she's so distracting. I have ADHD and my cat's so cute. Can't think of what else to tell you. If you were waiting to buy something in the past week or so, we did open the shop today and we added some new tank tops. They're like muscle tanks and they kind of have a lower cut, so you'd wear a sports bra underneath or not, you know, whatever. So we have a bunch of new designs too, but a lot of the designs we already have in that style. It's like my favorite tank top now. But yeah, just a reminder that class was inspired by South Boston Yoga. Came right out of my training binder, and I'm super sad to see them close down. So please, you know, maybe I'll link you guys to their Vimeo, or however you say that, basically YouTube. And David and Todd, the owners, put up a bunch of videos that you can try online. And, you know, maybe throw them some money if you try their videos. I'm sure there's still fees they have to pay. So anyways, thanks so much for joining. We are accepting donations again. But that being said, if you would rather send your donations to any Black Lives Matter cause or even LGBTQ or both cause, feel free to do that. You know, usually we're pretty good with, you know, at least covering the expenses of our teachers. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for Katie's class. And I'll see you on Thursday, and then I'll see you on Friday. Wait, yes, Friday for Barre, and then Saturday for Pride class. So thanks for coming. I will let you unmute yourself if you want to.